Right, it's the second song, Vectors.
It's a pretty guitar-y number, this one.
It's probably the most guitar-y track, isn't it, really?
This or Giga Drill. I'd say probably the most guitar-y tracks on the album.
This is the heaviest, I'd say.
Interestingly enough, written on a synth, though. All of this.
Yeah, the guitar line was written on a synth. That's correct.
I wrote all the guitars on, as a program. I programmed it all on synths and gave it to Par. And what was your reaction to it?
Quite difficult to arrange to be played on a guitar because you'd arranged it on keys, so a lot of the shapes are quite awkward. But I discerned what was the easiest one to play live, and decided that was the one I was going to play live. The other one's a bit harder as well. This bit, the snaky bit.
bit.
We wrote this in practice. Do you remember we were going through it, or we discussed it in practice?
Yeah, this is one of the songs that's been around for a long time. Like a real long time.
This was a really long time.
Yeah, this is probably the fourth song that was written.
I think so.
Yeah.
We wrote the 3 that we put on Blackline. Yeah. And this was like, the next.
Chino was before this.
No, I think Chino was the same time. I think I wrote these at the same time.
This was complete before though. I'm pretty sure
this was done like way before Nightmare Frame.
This pretty much wrote itself. You pretty much did it in one night.
Yeah, pretty much was. Yeah.
Wasn't this might have even been done before Kogi was in the band?
I think this may have been a song. Yeah.
Maybe not entirely
the first practice we had this like. Well, you had it like 3/4
right.
of the guitar,
yeah, sounds about right.
And I just about learned how to play it now, so it's all good.
I mean, I think this song didn't exist in this form until the album. There were some changes that were made to it.
Well, the lyrics changed. I mean, I changed the lyrics. Like, we always had the lyrics completely locked, and then I changed them all like as we were on the album. So I just wasn't happy about some of the repetition and stuff.
Well, as well, these harmonies, for instance, changed for the album edition as well. The solo as well was completely changed because it was me doing it, not Luke.
Yeah.
So as well, the solo.
Yeah, that is something worth pointing out is that we did have another guitarist when we wrote these songs, and who's no longer in the band. So we had to rewrite a lot. Yeah.
He was playing the other parts as well at the time as well, so I had to relearn them as well for this bit.
He did these "Give Me a Warning" backing vocals as well, which now I have to do. So. I put in this sort of auto-tune effect to differentiate it.
That's become a bit of a thing, hasn't it? Like the whole second voice.
It's like there's my normal voice and my backing vocal voice, which is this auto-tune style. And I like the aesthetic. I know you were a bit hesitant at the start towards it, Kogi, but I think it's a good.
I think it works. I think it's a nice counteract to this kind of the heavy melodies and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you were cool with it. I can't remember.
No, I didn't like the harsher, the original ones, and there's a bit more piratey.
Oh yeah, the original backing vocals kind of had a piratey flair to them.
I thought it was a pirate song. It wasn't. It wasn't. Could be.
That solo is probably my second, maybe third favourite on the whole album.
Wow.
My third favourite.
There's a lot of solos on the album, so.
There are.
I like that bit. We just went past the shot to the head. That was something we came up in practice. I think it was me and you, though.
Yeah, because it was just like a da 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 da.
Shot to the head.
It was just that little lengthening out. It makes it. It's such a big like stab effect.
For me, that's my favourite bit of writing, when you've got the song down, and then you go, all right, what little things can we add in? And that's definitely one of them. Like, that was a fun little moment.
The metal balls on top of the icing.
Absolutely, yeah.
This part, is it a polyrhythm? Because it's like 6/8 over.
It's just a nice build to like
it's a nice build.
Kind of like.
And that's Vectors.